present company has been in business since 2001, and we have entirely Hispanic workforce, which has been great from the 90s and 80s, where it was predominantly white and African American, and their work is substantially better than what we had in the past. Around the middle 1990s, say 93, 94, 95, we started hiring. At that point we probably had 25 employees, but we started hiring a few Hispanic immigrants, and it sort of changed from being mostly white and African American in the early 90s, and it sort of went up with them, and they met at a point, and then it was more Hispanic and less white and African American. And by the time 2000 to around 2000, 2001, it was basically predominantly Hispanic. Hispanic workers are much easier because as long as their social security number goes through your payroll, which it'll go through or it won't, which means they're legal or they're not. And so once you have their correct papers, you never have absentee problems. They're never late. We don't ask them if they're documented. Basically, we make sure that they have a social security number that is legal. It'll go through the state of Missouri, and either they'll shoot it back at you, or they'll say it's a good number, and if it's a good number, I don't care. I've got a couple guys who are going through the process of becoming citizens, and the process takes a couple years. So there are two of them that have Missouri driver's licenses, and I'm not sure how that's going, and I don't really ask. Hispanic workers will work as long as you want, whenever you want, and will do anything that you ask them to do. They're happy to be here, and they're happy to be working. They're far more effective as a business to have Hispanic than to have white and African American workers. It's great that they're here, and I'm glad they're here for me, and it's good for the economy that they're doing work that nobody else wants to do. Communication really isn't a problem. There's really no problem with communication. Occasionally, over the phone, you may have some issues, but we have one guy that speaks fluent English, and I can call him, and he'll call whoever it is, and it's not a problem. So the language barrier really is not an issue. As long as you have one person that can speak English, you're okay. Everybody's companies are now Hispanic, so everybody expects them to be Hispanic, and the work is so much better than it was 15 years ago with American guys, white guys, that everybody really loves the guys that work for me because the work quality is so far superior to what it was. So no, we don't have a problem. Customers like them, and they're very friendly.